And with other companies that you've invested in, like MyricxBio, what was it that stood out for you in terms of that opportunity?
Well, Myricx was an interesting case because we seeded that in 2019. It was founded by a venture partner who works with us, a guy called Roberto Solari, who was at GSK for 30 years. And he was doing a professorship at Imperial College and worked with a scientist called Ed Tate, and they had a molecule that inhibited something called N-myristoyl transferase. It's an enzyme that adds a 14-carbon lipid onto about 100 proteins. Very important for various aspects of cell biology. And they were looking at this as a drug for treating various types of cancer as a small molecule. And we seeded it with Sofinova partners. It turned out was very, very efficacious, very potent, but there was a bit of a toxicity liability. We decided, rather than winding it up, to pivot the company to become an ADC payload. We thought the molecule would make a good payload on an antibody.
It's a big pivot.
It was a big pivot. In 2022-23, when it happened, we were betting on the fact that the ADC space would move towards demanding novel payloads. And I think that's been the case.
Yeah.
I think that bet paid off. We raised a £90 million Series A in the summer of last year. We went from 3 employees to now over 25, and we're going to be in the clinic with 2 different molecules next year. And so once that's, clinically validated, that could become an entirely new class of medicines, because you can add the payload onto any antibody and you create basically multiple opportunities. So, I think we were able to see the opportunity to create something that was actually bigger and better than our initial investment thesis.